I feel like this episode is very dedicated to people in our high school. Hello, people in our high school.
Y'all know the tea.
G, do not eat into the mic. Stop.
The wonderful, beautiful podcast.
Wait, hindi maayos yung medyas ko.
Ako rin yun.
Ayusin yung medyas niyo. No, because we don't own actual mics. We're like using songs and a phone. Stop judging us. Maybe you should go watch the ads. That way we can afford some microphones.
I'm sorry. Stop eating into the microphone.
I just realized how fun it is. Wow, he's eating away from the mic now. Oh, she's sorry.
Sorry.
We're respectful of Miss Not Angel.
Wow. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not.
Fuck, man.
Okay.
Also, we can swear.
Yeah, but you can just swear.
You
It's
can
fine.
swear?
Yeah. Okay, and let's introduce ourselves. You probably know them from the drive-thru video. Ever since I posted that, everybody was like, "Oh my god, please post more videos with your friends." And we haven't seen each other ever since that video.
I haven't seen this bitch since March.
So we have Daron, the wonderful, beautiful Daron.
Hello.
And we have Gillian. The last time Gillian was here, somebody diagnosed her with bipolar disorder.
Someone said, I like Gillian, she's bipolar.
Maybe it's a signal for help.
Maybe
It's time for you to
time
get help.
to get help.
I don't think you're
I think so.
bipolar, love. I think you're a lot of things, but it's not bipolar. Okay, anyway, so today we're going to be talking about some high school drama. Not really drama. I mean, there was like...
Problematic things.
Yeah, like
High school
maybe
drama.
a bunch of teacher things as well. So we all went to the same high school together. I don't know if I should say what high school.
We all grew up together also.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically.
yeah. So we know a lot about things.
And can we say that it's also a shitty school?
No,
Don't cut that out.
no. I love. I mean, yeah.
Can we take a shot now?
Oh yeah. Okay, so we have drinks with us right now for people who are not watching and just listening.
I can't talk about high school without
Without
alcohol.
alcohol.
I
talk
can't do this sober.
Okay, let's do this. Why is this so large? This is so
Blame
intimidating.
Adi.
Okay, for those people who are watching, look at this huge bottle of MP. Do you see that?
Thank you, Adriano, if you are watching this.
Oh.
Yes, this is the gift you've given me a year ago.
Oh my
So it's old
god.
MP.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have not touched this.
Isn't it better though if it's like old and it's not like open?
Depends.
When did we even meet each other? Were we classmates in 7th grade?
We were classmates in the 5th grade.
Oh yeah, we were
Did
classmates.
you know in the 5th grade, Angel was such a fucking bitch.
I was not a bitch. You just thought I was a bitch.
Yeah, I just thought she was a bitch.
See,
Also, I was a bitch. Like, a quiet, judgy bitch.
You
So
always
I guess
were.
so.
yeah. I mean, you still are.
At least not quiet anymore. Right?
Now you're just
a
like
noisy.
You're a
That's so
noisy
true.
bitch.
I'm sorry.
And then I think I met Dayan like 1st grade pa lang.
Yeah, pero we were close.
Yeah.
Grade 9.
I feel like we were also close when we were in 1st grade.
I think so.
When were we classmates?
We were actual friends nung grade 9.
Yeah, we were
Grade.
actual like friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, in 7th grade I don't think I was classmates with any of you.
I was classmates with you, bitch.
I wasn't.
Yeah. Basilan, remember?
I'm so sorry.
Fucker.
It's a blur. I apologize. But yeah, I
That year sucked.
we were classmates but we weren't friends.
Yeah, we weren't friends.
I was just friends with other people. Like I didn't give a fuck about anyone in
Mutual friend natin on like Chappie, I think.
Yeah, probably Chappie. Oh yeah, I was mostly friends with Chappie and Amira. And Ami. What else were we doing? 8th grade. I fucking hated
8th grade, that was the
grade.
year that I started to become more myself now. You know?
Oh, same. I like grade.
Like
8th
noisy, like extroverted.
Oh, I fucking
Yeah.
hated 8th grade, man.
Yeah, oh shit, yeah, I remember. So
Oh,
much trauma from her 8th grade.
Sorry, I was in.
But like, I don't know if other people, I'm pretty sure other people have this in their school, like the whole little star section bullshit.
Yeah.
It's the worst. Like, why do you do that? Why would you do that? Why would you put the class in like this big brother setup where you get eliminated
that's so true.
by the end of the year? Like, it like literally sucks. And I remember, I don't know, who do I call it? He's the guy who has like a sexual harassment.
Oh.
So we have a,
wait, what do you call him?
let's call him
Bitch face. I don't know.
no, okay, fine, let's call him bitch face. So bitch face was my freaking seatmate at that time in 8th grade. We were in a star section, and I freaking remember, oh my god, I literally cried. Cause like I would be, so since we're seatmates, he would also check my paper.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd be like, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. Cause I was
Also, Javi mentioned that bitch face is also the like a smart student. Like,
Yeah.
he's also a top student.
he's
Yeah.
like the smartest,
Yeah.
one of the smartest
Yeah.
students in our entire batch.
Yeah, and that's including the accelerated students from
Yeah.
the previous year.
Yeah. So he's like a freaking smart ass.
Yeah.
But he's
Bitch
also an asshole.
Yeah.
True.
He's an asshole.
With a sexual harassment case.
Yeah, he has a freaking sexual harassment case, which my school did our school do anything about that?
No.
I don't think they did. And it's like, oh, it was so disgusting. But he was again our classmate in
The
10th
10th
grade.
grade. We were classmates then also.
yeah,
Right?
all three of
All
us were
three of us.
classmates in 10th grade. But 9th grade was like
This
me and
kid,
you.
yeah.
No, 9th grade was when me and Gillian actually became like close.
Yeah.
You
We
know-
also fought over the like one guy. We fought over one guy because I liked him first.
For
and then
your
she liked him.
For your reference,
That guy's
It's-
an asshole, by the way.
No,
That's-
he's not an
that's-
asshole. No, he's not an
I'm
asshole.
kidding.
He's great.
for your reference, that's the guy Angel didn't send a quiz to.
Oh yeah, that's
Okay.
the guy. That's
Wait, I don't. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about any of that now.
Anyway.
Ted. Oh no, let's talk about teachers in 9th grade because we had like crazy.
Oh,
We had like
my
crazy
God.
teachers in 9th
Oh,
grade.
that's true.
I don't know how we're gonna explain this without name dropping.
Well, let's just make like code names for teachers. The only story that's
Remember.
coming up in my head right now is, the one with Sir. How do I say Sir? Sir Muffin. I'll call him Muffin.
Oh yeah.
Wait, who's this? I'm so slow.
Okay. So there's like this one time where he made like a really weird game where you would have to like go to wherever you like voted. So for example, do you like oranges better? Do you like apples better? So you go to apples if you like apples, you go to orange if you
Yeah,
like orange. So like which one do you agree to or something like that? And then I remember I forgot. I think it was him being like for money or your virginity or something.
What?
It's like your sex, or like, would you rather have sex or would you rather like not be? Would you rather be broke? Like, if that's your like, if like, would you be?
Remember that?
It kind of like subtly said like your dignity or money, or something. Something. I think it was related to like a dignity subject.
Wait, was this yung ano? When they divide, when you went to this side or
Yeah,
this side?
yeah.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that. Pero kasi since I'm not classmates with you.
I don't remember that.
But
I think I blocked out the whole 9th grade.
I think you know. I think you know that you remember the game though.
I remember
Okay.
what you said and the game.
Okay.
I remember
So-
your response.
So he said dignity, but when he explained it, he was like, "Oh, would you be a prostitute if it's like, oh, out of your dignity or something?" So like he started interrogating everyone. I remember Kiana was there too.
Yeah.
He was like interrogating me and Kiana, like, why would you? He's like, especially because it's a religion class. But that's your dignity. I'm like, well, my dignity isn't necessarily have anything to do with my sex life.
Yeah, true.
True.
And then I remember he went like. He got pissed at me.
Yeah.
He got pissed at me and he was like, Angel, I'm gonna talk to you outside the class.
And he never did.
It was like, I'm gonna talk to you
Never
outside the
did.
classroom when we're done with this. You are being disrespectful. And then I waited outside the classroom. He never even came. So I'm like, okay, well.
Who won? Who won?
It's positive sex life, Angel here.
Who won? Comment down below.
I feel like all of the students
Sharon.
just roasted him. I called him a
Yeah.
racist.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what happened?
Yeah.
What happened with that one?
No, kasi basta it was in the GC. It was in the class GC. Tapos it was one of the first years we applied yung online learning. So yun, I was asking the class, what are we going to do? Which file? Ganyan. And then I stumbled upon this PowerPoint and it was like comparing a Barbie doll to, I forgot if it was a horse or if it was a homeless person or whatever. I think, basta it had a negative connotation. Tapos parang ako, actually, yung paggamit ko pa nga na racist was like wrong. Like, I just thought it was just rude to like compare Basta the two images were explicitly like dissing someone. It was just disrespectful. That's why I said it in the GC, and then a few weeks later, he comes into the class fuming, and apparently someone leaked it.
I can imagine.
Leaked the GC, and then my classmate was like, "Yo, that was you." Tapos parang ako, oh, okay, I'll just go down to the office. Tapos parang I don't really care. Eventually, na-resolve, but he never taught that lesson. Because I called it out that it was problematic.
Yeah.
Because it really was. If you saw, just called him out. Eventually, I found out who leaked it. I just didn't confront the person. Pero if you're watching this, I know you leaked that.
Also, it's worth to note that we also studied in a Catholic school. So
Yeah.
that's why some of the topics are very, how do you say?
Misogynistic.
Yeah.
True.
Misogynistic and like
Very rude.
rude in general.
Yeah. And to be fair, like, you didn't do anything bad for you
Yeah.
to
You just
get in
called
trouble. You just said
Yeah.
that, hey, that's not
I'm
okay.
just calling it out. I didn't
Yeah.
even say anything mean towards him. Like, I remember my chat was like, Loki, this is kinda, offensive.
No.
This is kinda racist.
So he got mad at you for being offended. What the fuck?
Diba? Like,
Nice.
Wait, I just want to say, like, there was a point. He was also our advisor, by the way.
Oh yeah, grade 9, right?
Yeah. And then we were such assholes. I feel like the entire class just didn't respect him anymore. Like, wait,
nobody did.
It was like there was
Even
like
my class didn't.
yeah, there was like a quiz or something, and then we were being so noisy. Like and he was before the quiz. So he was trying to he was about to like pass the papers, and he doesn't even say good morning anymore because he's like stomping around. He's like pissed at her because our class is such a bunch of assholes.
Yeah.
And then eventually he went to the teacher's table, and then he like banged his quizzes, and he was like we're not gonna start the quiz unless you guys be quiet. And then
that impression. It's the impression
like-
for me.
he like
He walked
stormed
out.
out of the classroom. Then when he stormed out, the moment that the door closed, everybody was like, "Stop! What?" And they started laughing.
Oh
We know for a fact that the classroom isn't completely like noise proof,
Yeah.
and he totally heard us just like laughing.
It was like not just like giggles, but it was like a full on.
Entire classroom. Just laughing. See, that's what happens for like a misogynistic, sexist piece of shit.
If Sir is watching this, if Sir Muffin was watching this,
yeah.
we're sorry. We're a
sorry.
bunch of assholes.
We know we're assholes,
Children,
but
okay.
sometimes,
It's just
You can be
funny.
just rude.
yeah, sometimes it's just not okay. The
Yeah,
things
it's
that
not
you
funny.
do. Oh, remember the?
This was in the
This was
ninth
iconic.
grade, okay.
When you told me this, I could
Oh,
not
yeah.
stop laughing.
Wait, let's talk about how we never had like air conditioned classrooms until
Oh my
like the
God.
eighth grade. So we finally had like glass windows for when when they closed up the classroom. So because we had like air conditioning. So whenever it would rain, like whenever it was rainy season, like the window
room.
would be so cold, and the
Yeah.
windows, since they're like clear windows, they would fog up. And you know how we're like a bunch of assholes, and
Like
we
a
like
bunch of immature kids.
Yeah, we're like-
draw things in the windows.
we draw a bunch of shit in the windows.
And what else would a bunch of 9th graders would draw in a window, right?
Of course, we drew
A
dicks.
a lot of dicks. We drew a bunch of
I
dicks.
felt like we were also drawing dicks
Yeah.
on our windows.
Everybody drew.
Kayo lang yung nahuli.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everybody drew dicks. Okay, so the teacher was kind of like late. I remember like her name. Let's call her Miss Math. Let's just call her Miss Math. Like she didn't do anything bad anyway. So
Yeah.
so
We
let's
love
call-
you, Miss Math.
Yeah, we love you, Miss Math. Okay, so our math teacher, like, passed by because she was supposed to be our teacher, and then so she sees all the penises that were in the windows, and then she like her eyes just like she went like her eyes just like grew, and then she like left I think she entered the room.
She
or
didn't
something.
enter the room. She just stood outside and stared at the dicks.
Stared at the dicks. It's so funny because she's so cute. She's like a small old woman,
true.
right? And then she's like looking up at all the penises. She was looking up at all the penises, and then eventually she told our advisor, Mr. Muffin.
Yeah.
So the next day, we were like. So the next day, he got super pissed at us because he found out that we drew a bunch of dicks on the window. Right? And he's like a Catholic teacher too. So he was like giving us like an entire like really, really long lecture. Like, you're not supposed to do that. That's so disrespectful, blah, blah, blah. And then
dicks.
And then everybody was like, who drew it? Stand up, stand up. And then at that point, like, even if he would get mad at us, we would just like want to laugh. Like, we're just dying to laugh.
Yeah. Even us. Whenever it was him, it was just.
You just want to laugh.
We're sorry. We want to take you seriously.
But it's
we just can't.
It's just so funny.
I don't know why. It's just funny.
And then, so there's this guy. His name is Kirby. It's fine. I feel like it's okay to say his name, but his name is Kirby. And then he was so pissed at Kirby because he found out that Kirby was the one who drew the dick, right? The biggest dick, probably. Biggest dick, actually. So he was like, Kirby, what did you draw? Sexual organ?
Of course, Kirby was being scolded, right? So he wasn't answering. And then he was like, Sir. Titi po.
And then at that point, everybody just like broke down laughing. Everybody's like, that was the funniest. That was the funniest thing that's ever happened in my entire high school life. I was like,
God, that was embarrassing.
like the image in my brain was like, Titi po.
I honestly
I was sitting this way, and then Kirby said, Titi po.
And then everybody just like ducked down on their desks and just started laughing. And like if you were looking above, you could see everybody's shoulders going like this. Everybody's just laughing, like their shoulders like shaking.
Because like
Titi po is like so funny. I can't. It was the funniest thing ever.
God, that's so.
That was
great.
That was a
That was
memory.
iconic.
That was iconic. I still look back at that day and be like, it's great to be alive.
great.
I'm so glad I didn't kill myself in ninth grade. You was never.
Nothing much happened in grade 9 though.
Your section was so chill.
No, we were problematic.
You were the chill one. We were the problematic.
No, you were chaotic. Funny. We were problematic. A lot of people had drama with each other.
Oh yeah, sa inyo yung ano, right? Yung people were fighting.
Yeah.
And, like
Yeah.
drama.
9th grade was not a good year for me. 10th grade yung iconic.
Oh yeah, we were.
10th grade, we were all classmates.
We were just the chaotic ones that nobody could control.
Also, we were very busy, but we had time to fuck around.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Can you imagine, like, a month before business sim, we were always together.
Yeah.
7 days of the week. Kasi we would paint the banners
Until
Saturday,
the nighttime.
Sunday.
Okay, so let's just give them a little background of what business sim is. So it's like it's a business simulation.
It's a business simulation.
Where we make like so we have like a specific place in our school where that's where we would make an entire restaurant. So it's not like booths. It's not like some like stupid shit like little hot dog stands. It's like
we're literally running a restaurant.
Yeah, a full on restaurant. So nobody would want to eat in your restaurant if you didn't make any kind of impact at all to people. Because like why would anybody why would the lower batches want to eat at like a student restaurant?
Your advertising had to be on point.
Yeah, your advertising had to be 100% amazing. Our first ever theme was Mulan. And I remember, were we doing cultural appropriation? Now that I think about it.
But then that's like a Disney film that
we're
appropriating.
No, as a batch kasi we took the theme of Disney.
Yeah, Disney.
Yeah,
films.
so we would do a bunch of Disney.
It was just the most appropriate for our section name at the time.
Because our section name is Lanao, which is like a province in the Philippines.
Yeah.
So we call it Mulanao.
Wow, witty.
Yes, wow.
She said wits.
Yeah, and I remember it was our first time going to Divisoria together.
That was pure chaos. That was funny.
Chaotic.
That was a lot. So Divisoria is like this place in the Philippines where you can get cheap ass shit. Like we went
and
everywhere.
We were students who didn't have money.
Yeah.
We wanted to buy the cheap ass shit.
Yeah, we were doing buying a bunch of like props for our
and
for our business
materials.
simulation. Yeah, some materials and stuff. And then
the plant is still there, right?
yeah, the bamboo plant is still there. We like impulse bought a bunch of plants.
She said plantita at
Yeah.
10.
And then I remember we spent 5K on a bunch of
No.
Four? Is it 4K?
I remember
we
4.
spent around like 2K
No, 4.
max for props.
No, that was
no. The first time that we ever had our business sim, like I remember our teacher getting pissed
Oh,
at us.
Yeah.
Nung mula now, right?
Yeah, because they were like, why would you spend that much money on props? Okay, I remember we
No, it
allotted
was 4. I remember
4K.
4.
something like big. And then I remember we would be in Divisoria and we would be the most obnoxious bitches there.
Yeah.
Oh,
You just knew we were...
not regulars.
we weren't
Yeah.
ano,
Everybody-
bargain hunters. We weren't thrifty
Yeah.
at all.
And we were like, what? Don't speak English. We don't know English. We're like trying to get the cheapest deal so that we don't fail the semester. So it was like a lot
We
of...
even prohibited foreign-looking and our actual foreign classmates from coming.
We'd be like, you're not allowed to go there. We're gonna get scammed if you go there.
At the end of the day, I was like computing. Sabi ko, oh my gosh, we only spent 1K.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like a good
Maybe
tip, though.
bargainers or
That's like
some.
Yeah, that's a good tip for
Yeah.
anybody who's like doing like business shit in school. Like, don't spend anything on props. Even though we had like a huge ass banner. We had like
Yeah.
a 8-foot banner, I think.
No, I think
8
we
yards.
buy
8 yards.
yards.
Yeah, 8 yards of
Was that
banner.
8 yards?
Yeah, it was.
Oh
or
my gosh.
8 to 10 yards.
That's not the first time kasi we bought like brand new. Tas it was like 50 per yard. So we spent 500 automatic doon.
Yeah, that's true. And that was like
And
the
then-
dumbest decision we've
Yeah,
ever made in
yeah.
our
That's
entire
true.
lives.
And then when I went, kasi also there was our first trip, we were like what, 8 people.
yeah, like we didn't
Tas
know
our-
shit.
Yeah, tas at the succeeding trips, we only took 3 people.
Mm.
I found na there were people selling 10 pesos per
I was
meter.
there. I remember.
No, I think that was the
I know,
third.
solstice. I remember solstice.
Yeah, that was yung tayong dalawa lang.
That was just the two of us, like, shopping
Oo.
for the entire batch, by the
Oo.
way.
Solstice is another business simulation, by
But
the
it's for
way.
the entire
Entire
freaking batch.
Entire batch.
And I remember going in Divisoria and just, like, being such a bargain. Like, how do I say, like...
Bargainer.
How do you say...
Ano?
Bargain hunter.
Barat. How do I say barat?
Nambabarat.
You-
Haggle!
ano?
I was such a haggler. I would
Yeah.
haggle. And I would be like, please, sir, can you please just give this to us for 15 pesos? I swear, like,
Yeah.
I don't have any more money. I can't
I remember-
go home.
I remember you saying that. Then parang I was like in the background parang, actually, I think we still have like 800 for our budget. I'm just not gonna say anything.
I was like, please, like, it's just for my grade. Like, I'm just, like, working so hard.
Tapos I remember yung bargaining natin for the tela at the time. Kasi nga, 50, then the next term was like 10 per yard, then the next was like, I think, mas
8 or
expensive.
something.
No, 15 ata.
Yeah, 15.
15. So, like, we were trying to get to it as low as possible talaga. Like, we were trying to get another 10 peso deal. Tapos parang kami, like, Kuya, wala naman kayong patapon dyan.
I know
like,
this
yung
sounds...
may water damage.
Wait,
Yeah.
I know this sounds like really, really bad because we're like, oh, you guys are like rich bitches and you guys are being so kuripot and you guys are being so horrible. Like, those are small businesses that you guys are haggling. But the thing is, it wasn't our money to spend.
Yeah.
It was like
It was the schools,
it was the
right?
school's money. So we really had to use the money really, really
Yeah,
wisely. So in case anybody's like, you guys are assholes.
And at the end of the
it's
day,
not
like, what?
ours.
When we got paid, we, like, the ones that even worked the most had, like, what? Max 1.5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we didn't really earn a lot. 'cause
Like, I
I
earned
don't remember
1K.
how much I earned.
I think I earned 1K.
I'm not
Mga
gonna
around
tell
that.
you how much I earned.
Well, nag-manager ka eh.
Dahil
So you
manager
really,
ka.
you really did have to earn higher.
But yeah. That was a lot.
It was such a chaotic
It was
time.
really fun though. So we would make like 8 feet, like really long ass banners. And we would have to paint that the entire it's
A month before.
Yeah, a month before we would paint that, and it would have to be like such a big like thing,
Yeah.
and we would have like performances.
Yeah.
In the stage, right? In the
Yeah, we had
morning
to have
at
a
7
room-to-room
a.m.
advert.
Yeah.
We had to have room-to-room advertising,
would-
then a stage advertising for the morning
Yeah,
assembly.
we would literally
Yeah.
perform. Like, that's like 5 sections per batch. That's like
Yeah.
20 performances.
Yeah.
And also, like, other, like, smaller, like, grade school, too. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
grade 5, I think grade 4.
Grade 5 and grade 6.
Six,
I
yeah.
think we also had to perform that. So, I mean, it was tiring, but it was so fun, man. It was
Yeah.
Yeah,
really
I think
nice.
that was the time that we really bonded
Yeah.
as a
Yeah.
group, you know?
'Cause
And
it's
we also
fun.
got along. Like, at least half the class already bonded within the
Yeah,
first
true.
week.
I think we were all too chaotic to not
Yeah.
get along.
Yeah, and at the same time, so our friends, we have a friend group. We call it Space Unicorn. It was such a dumb name.
Our inner group.
I think it was
Yeah, so we had
sorry.
we had another friend group. It's called Space Unicorns, and it would just be like a bunch of people who actually did help during business simulation.
It was practically the inner circle of the
Yeah, it was
section.
an inner circle, which I feel like is kind of like sounds kind of bad because it's like,
'Cause, like,
oh,
No,
oh
we
my
just
God,
all got along really well.
yeah, it's just like a
Everyone outside of it just wasn't vibing rin with us.
Yeah, and a lot of them also didn't go to like times where we needed them.
Yeah,
Like
true.
they didn't perform or they didn't like help with the banner or
It's like,
Yeah.
I mean they would help, but like not as much as we would. Like literally
we did almost everything.
Like, all
as well.
week.
Yeah.
after school we would go home with like glitter all over
Then I
our
would
You
say
faces.
a
know
number-
how many hours I spent in this
Oh my
house,
gosh.
in Angel's house?
Oh my
Can't
gosh.
count anymore.
Just like she also spilled like a bucket
Yeah.
of red
More
paint on her
paint.
I
glass.
also accidentally painted a rock because I was bored. And then I couldn't get the paint off. So I just took it home and it's still at home.
It was so bad, and then we would
And,
go.
and how much of the class was there? 6?
No,
I think
like,
that was
like probably
6.
like 12 or something.
No, at the time when she spilled the bucket.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
it was
that
like
was,
we
like,
were
not-
around 6.
The thing is with business sim is a lot of people are super into it like at first, and then some people kind of like start to decline. I think they
yeah.
start to like not go to practices. They start not to go to.
Because every after
banners and
school,
shit.
we would go to someone's house and
Yeah.
practice, then paint.
Mm-hmm.
And then even weekends.
Yep.
Yeah.
Saturdays and Sundays.
Sundays.
We literally saw each other for like an entire month
Yup.
every day.
Yup. It was really fun though.
Yeah,
And
I
it,
love
and we would go home with like glitter all over our
Glitter,
face and like
Glitter.
paint on our skirts and paint on our
Yeah,
pants.
yeah.
My uniforms still have paint on them, and my skirts
Yeah.
still have paint on them.
I never
remember-
got my shoes literally have light blue paint on the side, and I was like, I know where this came from.
And honestly, I don't mind it. I was like, yeah, that's a memory right there, core memory.
Yeah.
I have so many socks ruined with blue and gold paint.
Mhm. I remember at some point we didn't have like lights. I think it was like outside Rian's house.
Yeah, then just there. Wait, with headbands.
We would get
Yeah.
headbands and we would like put our phones on our heads and a flashlight
we
on.
look like yung miners.
It was
Yeah.
like 7 p.m. and then we'd be there until like 10 p.m.
Yeah.
And in the middle of the road,
Yeah,
not on the
yeah.
garage.
You were in the
It's the
middle.
Sa
road.
kalsada.
In the middle of the road, there was like cockroaches and like stray cats.
And we could barely see. We were just trying to paint.
And
Yeah.
since Rian's house is in like a gated village, the guards would pass by
Would pass
frequently
by.
to check
Yeah.
on what's happening, and they would be like, "The
Yeah.
fuck is
They'd be like,
happening?"
Yeah,
What
and
is
I think they were
But
concerned that we were
also-
painting the
Yeah.
But
ground.
also, sometimes there would be people that would pass by. They'd be like, "Ooh, that's a nice artwork." And I'd be like,
Thanks.
"Thanks, guys." Like I know that they
Yeah.
because like the cars would like slow
Yeah,
down,
they
be
would
like,
slow
Yeah.
they're like, "What the fuck is happening?"
That's nice though.
That's nice though. But yeah, it was really really fun. It was a great time. I was also in my famewhore brain. Like I liked going to other people's like sections
True.
and just being like, "Go for business sim, go support our
Yeah.
business and all that stuff."
Well, that was fun. Doing adverts, no?
True.
Mm.
Peak was always, third term, our third business in.
So we would sell like actual dishes, right? And like one of the things in our menu was a burger steak. And this bitch would make the adverts for it. But we didn't cook it yet. So what you guys did was you took some Jollibee burger steak.
I remember
I
that.
remember that.
And that's what she used to
Yeah.
advertise.
When?
When we
Second?
were filming the commercial,
second?
right?
I remember
Lanitis?
I think it was hairspray.
Yeah.
Hairspray?
It was at Kat's house, and I remember they're like eating chicken dry. I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And they were like, "Yeah, well, we got some burger steak." I'm like, "This isn't our burger steak." Like, "Yeah, it's not, but it's a burger steak."
Yeah. It worked though.
It
People
worked, though.
bought
It worked.
Yeah.
from us.
Hairspray was like the most successful one.
As
That
an
was great.
advertisement.
I feel like this episode is very dedicated to people in our high school. Hello, people in our high school.
Y'all know.
Mhm.
Y'all know the tea.
Yes,
You probably do. I think you
probably
do.
probably already know who we're like
Yeah.
talking about and shit.
Oh, wait. I think there's this one high school topic that we have to discuss. Intrams.
Oh.
That was also as great as Business Sim, if not better,
True.
actually.
Well, if hindi ka cheer.
Yeah, if you're not in
Which was us grade 10.
Oh, yeah! Nung grade 10, I was
Props
just
team.
a props team.
Props
Same!
team.
Wait,
We were together.
Explain what intrams is for. They're like, what the fuck is
Oh,
intrams?
shit. Sorry.
It's a
Intrams,
sports
yeah,
fest.
It's a sports fest for like a bunch of high school
Intramurals.
students.
Mm-hmm. So the entire high school people were like separated into how many colors? 4 colors.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah.
So you'd be like green, blue, yellow, and red.
Red.
And it's like hella competitive. Like you can.
Especially
Super
the cheering.
competitive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So people, especially in 7th grade, I feel like the competitiveness kind of like downgraded. Like until 10th grade. Because I remember in 7th grade, like we would stay in school like 8 p.m.
Yeah.
8 p.m.
Which
just
is
for
the latest.
practicing.
Just
Yeah.
for like, so we would have like these huge like mass.
And it was fine because none of the teachers would give homework.
Yeah,
true.
it would be like such a huge like mass like performance, like you
Yeah.
know those like huge
Field
football-
demonstration.
Yeah, field demonstration like foot. It's like one of those like football
Can
performances.
you
Yeah.
insert a clip here?
Yeah, let's insert
I
it.
edited that video.
For
by
those
the way.
people who are watching on YouTube, like these are like a bunch of clips of what
Yeah.
those look like. But it would be
Char.
it would be like so freaking intense, and like even if you're like
Yeah, you had to plot the formations,
Yeah.
the
Even if
actual
you're in a-
cheers.
even if you're in another street from our school, you would still hear like the banging of the drums.
Yeah.
It was a vibe, man.
It was amazing.
That was peak.
That was really fun. I myself,
I
I
love
hate
that.
sports, but I like.
True.
I fucking hate sports. Like
I mean,
hate
we slept at the trellis.
True.
Yeah, but well, yeah, we were just like
we were
sleeping.
We slept at the trellis. We have a photo.
Yeah, and but like the entire like. It's like a little like festival kind of moment. It's like,
Yeah.
It's like a Coachella. Wow.
Coachella, but for sports.
Yeah.
Yeah, but for sports. But like it's so competitive, and everybody would be like would dress up in like their shirts, and then it would be like an entire week like dedicated to it.
Yeah.
And then it started going really shit. Like I remember in 8th grade, they started being like such pussies. They're like, oh, you guys.
No,
have-
we didn't have nung grade 8
Yeah,
as
grade
intense as
9.
that
Oh.
because of the Solaire thing.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That's
Then-
so
oh my
learning.
god, that's another. Okay, that's another something. We'll say that later.
later.
But then like I remember like 9th grade, 10th grade, they're like, oh, I think it was like divided. Like every Friday was intrams or something.
Yeah.
And then it started-
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it started getting really weird, and like everybody was being. I don't know. I feel like the teachers were being such pussies. Like they didn't like really push the students as much as they did
Yeah, yeah.
before. Like I
Yeah.
remember it would be so intense. Like
But grade 10 was okay in
Was fun.
terms.
yeah,
No.
grade 10 was okay. 9th grade, I remember it was just like
Yeah, every
It
Friday
sucked.
yun, diba?
yeah, it was every Friday. It was
Even the 10th grade, right? Every Friday.
yeah, it just made things
Every
so
Friday ba yun?
anticlimactic.
I thought it was ano.
That's so sad because
Yeah, it was an every Friday thing.
in the 7th
Ah, really
grade
ba?
we used to like spend a whole week, just an entire week focusing on intrams. But in the 9th to 10th grade we were just like,
Yeah.
oh, let's play the sport on Friday and then the next
Yeah.
Friday and then
Yeah.
we still had to like study
Yeah, we
for
still
the
had
rest
to do
of
like
the week.
schoolwork.
That
Monday to
sucked.
Thursday, you're like doing math, and then
Yeah.
Friday
Yeah.
you have to be like kicking balls. like,
Nice. God, I
That's
hope so.
You're disgusting.
Julian ang kalat kasi pa yung mga bata.
Oh no, it's
But yeah. I
That was
also got kind of pissed like in 9th grade because I was like, what? Why are these teachers like teaching making the 7th grades like a bunch of pussies?
Yeah.
Because I remember
We
oh my-
tolerated so much.
we tolerate so much. I remember they would literally scream at us like, "Who's
Yeah.
gonna play this game? Nobody's gonna play this
Right?
game. We're
Yeah,
just gonna choose
yeah.
a random person." And they would like make you stand up, and they'd be like, "Choose a game." They were just like being too nice. 'Cause I
Yeah.
remember literally getting roasted.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'd be like, "There's no excuses. You have to have a game. All of you eat."
There was a time I
have
asked for to like be off of practice for like 2 days. For like 2 days at grade 7 because I was sick. I was absent, and then when I got back, I asked for like 2 days of like being off practice. Isipin mo 2 days. I only got 1.
Mhm.
As in my manager was like parang not even that strenuous. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly.
Tapos,
Oh my God.
I'll just give you 1 day.
In the
Tapos parang
7th
I had
grade
to
also.
accept that.
Yeah, you did.
Parang ako, okay, fine. Pero,
Like
Oh,
you
that
can't say shit. Like you really
Yeah.
can't.
In the 7th grade also, I was feeling a little sick. Like, I didn't want to go. Cause I don't know, I was like down. Super down that day. And then I was asking the manager if I could like, can I please, like, get this day off just once. And then she just said like, you know what, bahala ka dyan. Kung gusto mo, edi sige, bahala ka. Basta wala akong But basically it said like, you know what, do what you want, you know?
But like
I can't control you, you know, in
Yeah,
like
yeah.
a super cold and like a bitchy way, like that. And then, you know what I did? Fuck you. I went home because I didn't give a shit. Okay, I was tired. I was sad.
they were just
you know what?
extra cruel.
Yeah, they're just super cruel.
Super mean, bro. I remember like one of my core memories in intrams was when like I had like a really really strict teacher. I call him Sir MP. Okay, so he was literally terrifying. He was like
True.
Super terrifying.
he was so terrifying, and he was our team manager, I think. And then I remember him be like, all of you have to have his primary rules was bawal maarte,
Yeah.
tsaka bawal mayabang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So which means like you can't be like, how do I say maarte? You can't be vain or something.
Choosy.
You can't be
No, you
choosy.
can't be choosy.
You can't complain. You can't
Yeah,
complain, and you can't be narcissistic or something.
Yeah.
So he'd be like, if you're assigned to a game, you have to play it. He's like, you cannot say no. You cannot like
Yeah.
choose anything. So I remember they were picking girls for fucking water polo.
Oh my God. Wait, were you part of that?
I remember he was like, who doesn't have games? He was like, for all the grade 7 girls, water polo. And then I was like, and then he was
Oh,
like,
I know this. Kasi
Yeah.
Kiana was water polo.
yeah, and he was like, okay, Miss Veridiano, are you okay to play water polo? And in my head, I'm like, I'm not allowed to say no. So I was like, yes. And then I remember, like when I was like, I've never played water polo in my life.
Oh my gosh.
For one,
Diba you only got a point? Like, the entire,
Bro, I suck at swimming. I like, it's literally mixed, okay? So I was like a 7th grade. I was like little fucking angel, like little pubescent angel. And it was like, the thing is, it was all like 7th graders and 8th graders who were there. Versus everybody who would play water polo was 9th grade and 10th grade people.
And
they
varsity
would've
players.
played, like,
And they
the
played-
whole 4 years they would have stayed in like that school.
Yeah, and I had no idea how to play water polo. I suck at swimming. I feel like drowning every single time. I was so scarred, and I remember all like these big ass kids, literally murdering us. And we had like
I remember Kiana telling me, your team had 1 point.
Yeah,
Your
Oh my God,
entire
imagine Kiana.
we
Yeah.
had
Kiana,
literally
that small Kiana.
yeah, literally tiny kids play water polo on the deep
I
part of
remember-
the pool.
I remember you had like 1 point.
We
And
had-
Kiana was so proud of that 1 point the entire intram
Because
season.
it was so funny because everybody was like watching the game. And everybody like when we got that 1 point, everybody was like, yeah! Good job, yellow team!
Yes.
Like that 1 point. I think like the opponents just got like super.
You know what?
They're like,
Let's give it to them.
Let's just give it to them. And honestly, those people who were there, like, you really could have given us more than just 1 point, man. Yeah, everybody had like 40 points, and we had like 1. It was so sad. It was so humiliating. And you know the worst part? I literally hate swimming because one, I have to wear a swimming cap, which makes me look bald.
Yeah. Then you have to take a shower.
True.
And I sucked at swimming. And the like swimming area is like so gross because you have to take a shower.
The shower
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
dirty ass
Yeah.
fucking bathroom.
I hated the bathrooms in our
Yeah, it
shower,
smelled like
in our
piss.
pool area.
Or it was like super wet.
Because it was so hard to
Sucked.
change. I remember every time swimming, kasi diba, separate yung boys and girls.
Yeah.
So, every swimming, usually the class is divided na like, okay, these guys use the girls CR, these guys use the boys CR, since nobody was naman. Tapos I remember, pinapag-usapan, like kayo ata, because you were the first ones to always do swimming classes. We were like, kapag dun kayo sa girls CR, get these like first two stalls.
Yeah, I remember
Because these
that.
were the ones with hooks.
Yeah.
Because without hooks, literally everything you own will get wet. I
Yeah.
remember taking that to heart and I was like, okay, I need to be first. I need those hooks.
It was literally
Oh,
so
yeah.
gross. And especially if you're like a
And
teenager.
then, everything was wet. Talaga.
Yeah, everything was wet. There's no like dry parts of that bathroom.
Yeah.
Like it's not safe. Like
Oh,
if you
I
drop
got war
something,
flashbacks.
it's literally
Yeah, and
gone.
it's-
If you, for example, if you drop, one time I dropped my fucking underwear in the fucking floor.
Oh my god, that's
It
a
was
nightmare.
wet.
That's
I
a
was
nightmare.
like, Lord, please dry. And then I just, you know what? Fuck it. I just wore it.
That's a
Didn't have a
complete
choice.
nightmare.
And
yeah.
also like one of the worst parts about like swimming in school is like, especially if you're like a little teenager with pubescent bitch and you have all your body issues and all your insecurities. Like I remember like I literally really wanted like, cause there would be like little cubicles, right?
Yeah.
Where you could change. I'd be like, I really want a cubicle. I don't want to change. Like I don't want to show anybody like anything.
Yeah.
And the thing is, we have cubicles.
There are like 5 cubicles.
But none of them lock. Like
None of them
None of them
lock.
lock.
there were
And also, since there are 5 cubicles, one of them doesn't even have a door, and like 4 of them won't lock. So what's the point?
It's literally so bad. It felt like we were a bunch of prisoners, man.
But wait, did you do swimming classes in the LSU?
I did not. I literally made an excuse just so I couldn't. Like, okay, here's the
Wait, that was fun though.
It was like I wish I didn't make an excuse because they only swam once and there was like only
Yeah.
one task and I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
I could have easily done that task. But the thing is, I was so scarred from high school.
Yeah.
Because I remember I was actually like
I was always nervous coming into class
Yeah,
in
like
the
this-
LSU because I
War flashbacks.
never liked my swimming classes in.
Do you
I
guys know that Twitter post where it's like if you're an Asian person, you probably took like
Yeah.
you probably took
Yeah.
ballet
Yeah.
or Kumon or swimming classes.
I took 3 of them.
I took swimming.
I literally took swimming before as a kid.
Me too.
Same.
And I remember literally being so good at it. Like I was so fast.
Same.
I was
amazing.
Same.
at it.
Bitch,
was
I
the top
had
of my
medals
fucking
and
class.
shit.
Same.
And then now suddenly I can't even thread for like a minute. Like I
You know what I
Oh my
blame?
God.
You know what I blame for this? The
technology.
S word.
What's S word? Sex? Oh.
The
School!
S word.
School! It literally just scarred me. I don't know why. Like I remember we had like a test where we had to like do an entire lap. And I was like, so I was like doing a freestyle.
I would always give up halfway.
yeah, I was
I
like,
would stop.
no,
and then I was like,
dude. I
tuloy
would,
na lang
like,
tayo.
I would like do a freestyle and I would be like, yes, I'm doing so good. I'm doing so good. And I'm like so tired. I'm like, and then when I would do, and I'm like, I'd be like so tired. And then I'd be like, and then I would stand. I'd be like, I can't do this anymore. And I moved like an inch from the start. And I was like, fuck, am I this unhealthy now?
No, the technique to that is you glide for as long
Yeah, you
as far as you can.
Yeah.
Because remember the pool would have the school logo in the middle.
Yeah.
I would always start swimming when I reach
Yeah,
that
same,
logo. So
same.
I would like, okay, glide as far and as long
Yes.
as
The
you
starting
can.
point is like you would kick on the wall, so
Kick or you
like,
would dive.
glide forward.
It was so
I had to kick
embarrassing.
So hard, so
Hard.
ano.
It was literally
Yeah.
so embarrassing, man. I
Yeah.
remember being like, Miss Janet, please!
I'm so glad it was co-ed, by the way, because
Yeah.
like me being my insecure ass in that time, like
No, it wasn't
I
co-ed.
fucking hate men.
It wasn't co-ed because we would have like B, but
In
we would have
seventh grade.
we would only have girls.
co-ed is
co-ed
ano?
is when
Sorry, baliktad pala. Sorry.
No, in senior, pero
It's
in
the other way
senior
around.
high,
Yeah,
we
it's the
were
other way
co-ed
around.
and it was really fun. Not
Oh yeah,
gonna lie.
co-ed is really fun.
It was
Co-ed
fun.
is really
It's
fun.
really fun.
If walang manyak.
yeah.
Because fortunately, wala sa amin. And we would just always have the most obnoxious, like, we were always prideful. Like, parang, I remember, like, junior high, I was always insecure. Like, I would always be scared to swim.
Same.
Tapos in senior high, we were just making fun of everything.
Yeah.
Kasi
Same.
I also attributed that to the teacher because we honestly really liked the teacher.
I remember it was so funny. Like in the first in the first time we ever had like swimming in junior high school, I had no idea what like sports were, what like the appropriate sports were is.
Yeah.
So I literally showed up swimming class in a leopard fucking print bikini. Serioso? No, it was like one of those things where it was like a halter top, and then it was like a leopard print skirt,
I feel like your leopard print is already bad enough.
Yeah.
This bikini pa siya. A two-piece.
Oh my God,
A
that's
two-piece.
embarrassing.
Yeah, it wasn't a bikini. It was like a skirt with like a leopard print. It was a leopard.
But it
yeah.
was a two-piece.
It was a fucking two-piece.
With a leopard print.
With a leopard print. It was a skirt with a halter top. And everyone was like, Miss Benedano, you're going to the beach. And I didn't see anything wrong with it. I was like,
Diba you were required to like either have a one-piece or a rash guard and
or a
shorts?
rash guard.
or a rash guard.
This bitch decided to just show up in her
'cause I did-
beachwear.
I literally didn't own any other swimsuit, and then I felt
Other than the
so
leopard print.
I felt so bad after. I was like, Mom, can we buy another swimsuit? Like, the teacher said I can't use it. It's literally so bad.
But not gonna lie, I kinda enjoyed PE in senior high. I am actually having fun, which I never
In PE
did.
class.
Which I never did in junior high.
Yeah.
I hated PE class so much, especially because it's like if you're in high school, you always think somebody's looking at you.
Yeah.
Like sometimes
Yeah.
I wish I could like tell myself, like, Angel, nobody's fucking looking.
Why
at
would they
yeah.
look at you?
Like I remember I hated PE class because it was just like the margin in which I will look ugly is just
Yeah.
so
So
big.
Big. That was how
Grabe.
it felt.
And as prepubescent kids, we were super insecure.
Yeah.
Super insecure.
Super insecure.
So that was like such a big part of my insecurity.
That was so true. Watching everyone being so athletic, and you're like,
and I was like,
I can't even kick this ball properly. I can't get this serve
I dreaded
over.
every Wednesday because
I
it was
can't-
PE class.
Diba? I can't hit the baseball properly. I can't serve. I can't get my service over. I can't kick the ball to the goal. Like, oh my god.
Speaking of, in the
Softball.
9th grade
We
softball.
had softball.
Oh my god.
Wait. Okay, I'll tell the story.
Softball was iconic.
Softball. This bitch and I were pairs. And then we
I
had
actually
to
know
throw
what you're
the
talking
ball. Like, diba, we had to like A, B, C,
Yeah,
D.
yeah.
And then we'd catch it and like throw it and catch it alternatively. And then I didn't know how to fucking catch balls, okay? I didn't know how to catch balls for shit. So then...
Eventually you did.
Yeah, fuck you! Shot nga. Char. Pero ayun, like, that sucked. And then I think we got like a... I don't know, what grade did we get?
That was 10th
That
grade, right?
sucked.
No, nice.
No, that's 9th grade.
Oh, it was 9th.
That
Nine.
sucked. Anyway, softball's fun if you can.
Honestly,
If you can hit the ball.
Yeah, if
we
you
did
can do
softball,
that.
I think, for an entire term. I still don't know the fucking rules. I would just
Yeah.
run every time you guys would say run. And
Yeah,
I would like,
yeah.
get a ball if you guys said
No,
get the ball.
I was just happy because sometimes I would have those like wow moments.
Yeah.
And you were kidding.
I
Yeah.
remember this was like this one thing. I think this was my only achievement ng softball. I hit the ball and nobody could catch it. So I like ran all the bases. I think it was a fun. I think it was called home run yun technically. I don't know. But I ran all the bases and I was like, wow. So this is how it feels to actually be good.
This is
Right?
sports?
What?
That's how satisfying it is.
So this is serotonin.
But after but ever since like 7th grade or 8th grade, like I remember in intrams, I would just choose like the lamest shit. I'd be
True.
like
No,
domino
no.
or like
Or
drama.
yeah. Or you would choose a team sport. So you could get out of it.
Yeah.
Like I remember I would sign up for volleyball just so I could not show up.
Bro, in 10th grade, I was literally just like the backup. I was like, guys, I don't know how to play it. I call dibs on I'll be the backup in case any of you get like hit in the head or something.
Yeah.
I remember in water polo. I got into water polo once again in like 10th grade or 9th grade. I don't fucking remember. But like there was like an ate there, like somebody who's older than us. And she was like, it's
Hi,
okay.
buddy.
You can just stand there and do nothing.
It's
Just
just
be
us.
there. Like as long as we don't get like what do you call it? Like when you get invalidated when
Default.
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 Just as long as we don't get default, you can just stand there. I was like, okay, I'll just like stand here. I was just like sitting there.
You were just on the bench.
Being useless. But at least in 8th grade, were you guys part of Solaire?
No.
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 my
I was
God.
too busy being a little bitch.
No, right.
Eighth
We were
grade.
at Graphica.
Oh yeah, we went to an
Yeah, you guys went to
arts
Graphica.
convention, and then
Yeah.
they were like dancing
We
for
said
Solaire.
cultured.
Yeah, that paved the way.
True though.
I remember literally going to Solaire because I knew there would be like plus points in like the final grade. And I was
Ramdam
like,
niya ba yun?
yeah, it was a real thing. So, I remember we would like spend like so much hours like literally practicing. We're like, it's my life.
It's now or never.
We were having while the few of us like siguro 10% of the batch
Yeah.
didn't participate. We were part of that like 10%.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah.
We were having fun in the classrooms.
Yeah, we were.
I was like-
it was great.
I was like,
Mm.
wow, no way in hell are you gonna make me dance
Mm.
for like what +1 every subject? No, I'm having the time of my life. No teacher, just like lounging
Vibes.
around with like kasi a lot of the non-participants rin were friends.
yeah.
Like I remember like
Sorry tayo.
sa class ko, class ko pa lang like ako, si Gil, si Chloe.
Diba?
So like the three of us were like having fun sa classroom. Tapos we would go to other sections pa. It was just the best. I did not regret not going.
Wait, let's explain what Solaire is. So Solaire is like this fucking casino in the Philippines. And
Hotel casino.
So there's like this huge theater there. It was like a big deal. We were like, oh my god, we performed at the Solaire Theater, and each single batch, like from each from both campuses, they would do like a little performance. So our batch had to perform like "It's My Life"
Was
and
it
it's
a
now
remix?
never.
I think it was a remix.
Yeah, it was another song.
Yeah.
What a feeling.
I don't know.
It was something.
Yeah.
What a feeling. Dun, dun, dun.
I don't
It was
know.
like some fucking 80s song that
Demonetize ka tanga.
nobody wants.
No, you're not gonna get demonetized if you
Unless-
just sing it.
Unless
Oh,
my
yeah.
voice is that accurate. But yeah, I remember I would go there and I hated dancing, but I was there for the grade. And so it's like the final day, like the day where you actually perform in Solaire.
Yeah.
And I was like on the leftmost part of the stage. And I was like, fuck yeah, let's like perform Solaire, bro. And then since there was so much participants, right, I was like covered by a curtain. I was like, it's my and I was like, fuck yeah, I'll jam while
I
like
think I still have the DVD
like
for
nobody
that.
sees me.
I still have the copy of the entire
It
video.
was
I'm just so happy we didn't join that.
Yeah.
Kasi
My
that's
sister
also,
did though.
but at least we didn't. Tapos we got the chance to go to Graphica.
Yeah. After that
I
art
love
convention, we went to Solaire to try to watch them, but we didn't get it,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
we're poor.
But that's fun.
No regrets though. I actually enjoyed it. I mean, it was pretty fun. I remember hating dancing, but at the same time, I was like, fuck it, it's my life. It's now or never.
You really enjoyed that? I remember looking at the magazine and like the photos and was like, this is garbage.
Everyone looked so miserable in the photos.
Dude, it was like such like terrible costumes and
The
stuff.
costumes
But
suck.
I feel like it's the inner like theater student in me, because I feel
Yeah.
like we never had a chance to have like any like productions and shit.
Tanga! Enchanted.
Yeah, but that was like
Yeah.
in 5th and 6th grade, but like
Yeah.
high school wise, where we
Oh, yeah,
actually
yeah,
had
yeah.
We
more
never-
brains.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I wish we actually did have like big like productions.
I wish we had that in high school because that was
Yeah,
fun.
it would have
Agree.
been fun in
That
high
would have been hella
school.
fun. But we did have Enchanted. I was like the most
She was
useless
like
character.
She was like the Kabet.
No,
I
were
was the
you?
original one.
Oh yeah, you were.
No,
the
you were
other one.
ano? You were. Were you Idina Menzel?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
Adina Menzel.
Yeah.
I was a rabbit, by the way. No, wait, a flower? A rabbit?
A
Yeah, a rabbit.
Okay,
yeah,
here's
I
the
was
thing.
backstage.
Okay, here's the thing.
What?
So in fifth,
Backstage ako.
I
Wait,
remember-
were you props?
I think so. Yeah.
I was props kasi.
I was props too.
No, tapos ano, I think,
But then I got.
yeah,
I was
tapos I think
forced
they
to.
grabbed people from props to be like yung mga flowers, those trees, those rabbits,
Yeah.
and then the rest would be back, ano,
I was
Yeah.
the
we were
prop.
backstage. I was backstage, so it was fun. I just had to
'Cause
dress in
yeah.
all black. I
'Cause
would
you were
move
a
the
boy.
props.
That was
Ganon.
fun. I was a rabbit. That sucked.
So in 5th grade, in case they don't
Yeah.
they don't fucking know what we're talking about. In 5th grade, we had like a production where we performed Enchanted, like like
Isa
like,
pa, isa
so-
pa.
so we had that shit. And I remember I was like, I don't want to be part of like that production. Like, I'm too shy for that shit. And I was like, I'm just gonna be in props. And then I found out that people in props might be turned into flowers and rabbits. And I was like, fuck no, I don't want to be a fucking flower.
So you did consider going to props?
And so I was,
She was there.
I was always at props.
Okay, so we were props pala, all three of us.
Yeah, all three of us. I was like, I didn't want
met before.
Yeah, I really didn't want
We were in the same school since the first grade. What the fuck are you talking about?
So I was like originally going to be in props, but then I was like, I don't want to be the main character. I don't want to be Giselle, because I was like, that's too much work, man. So like, good thing that they needed a Nancy. So Nancy is like the original like girlfriend of Robert, the
OG,
the dude,
Haliparot.
the main character.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, let me just sign up for this shit. And I had no lines the first time.
You didn't have lines?
I had no lines the first time, because I remember we did the production twice. So the first time I had no lines. Like
we did it twice. Yeah.
I was dressed in like the dress, and then the Robert was just to be like, is it okay if I kissed her? And I'm just like, okay.
We were in 5th grade. What the fuck,
but I'm considered one of the main characters because I was an actress. And then the second time, the teachers eventually realized that they're like, hey, who the fuck is this bitch? Like at the end of the story, like they never presented it. So like the second time, I actually did have lines where I catch Giselle and Robert. I was like, what's this? Don't call me until she's gone. And then I like walk out of the scene.
The name was chaotic. School was chaotic.
School is fun. I wish I could just go back and.
I don't want to go back.
I would. Honestly, I mean, like right now, if we were the person we are right now, but like to go back in my pubescent, really awkward years, like I do not want to go back to that.
But like me now, going back there, love that.
That's why I like super enjoy like debuts and stuff. Like when we would meet up with other people, because I was like, oh.
Yeah, pati grade 10 was a peak year.
Yeah.
Just because we've all grown na talaga.
Like first year and third year was kind of, but fourth year, like really, like it made up for like the shittiness of everything in the past. It was really nice.
It was like just people being chill with each other. That was great.
I also feel like people kind of like matured at that point. Yeah. Like at some point people would be like body shaming and kind of like a bunch of assholes. And then at some point like the Gen Z generation was like, I'm woke. I'm gonna like fight for what's right. Yeah.
That was like 2 years ago, right?
I don't know why. Like,
almost 3.
Oh my god.
It's 3 years ago.
It's been 3 years ago.
Well, in like a few months, we've graduated junior high in 3 years. Oh shit.
Ew. Fuck, we're old.
I know, right?
Hey, you.
I'm doing. I
keep your sock in your mouth.
Sorry.
People aren't hearing you.
We're also kind of drunk already.
Kinda.
If you can't tell.
Kinda.
To those who are listening, we're kind of drunk. We're drinking.
Kinda.
We're kind of drunk. Yeah, we're kind of
already
drunk.
It's there. It's definitely there. It's not a lie.
Anyway, MP, if you want to sponsor Angel, Soju, if you want to sponsor Angel,
comment down below.
Coke, if you want
comment down below if you want to choose her drink.
Coke is like, we don't need any more sponsors. We're literally Coke.
Angel's email is
not angelsemail@gmail.com. That's literally my email.
That's your business email. I love that. That's so much of the branding.
I honestly don't know where we even stopped, but now we're like too wasted to even remember. But this is the end of the podcast.
Just because we have so much content.
I'm sorry. We literally filmed like 10 minutes worth of gossip that
the best of the content
I really should not include. So we're just gonna say goodbye now. Goodbye!
Bye!
Go stay tuned to the next episode. Everybody's social media links. Well, we do actually want your social media links down below.
Like, fine, yeah.
Okay,
we love Clout.
I love Clout.
Yes,
we love
please
Clout.
go follow them. The social media links down below. Bye!
She doesn't know how to make an outro.
Outro!
The wonderful, beautiful